Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to King Middle School.
We really try to have a well-rounded experience where the students feel they're made whole, that they're becoming young citizens, people that can contribute to society, that they feel as if though their perspectives are respected and acknowledged, and that they are persons of value. What you can't replicate is the kind of environment that we've tried to establish for our students, where there is a feeling that no person's on an island, that they're part of a communal experience instructionally and educationally here.
The Film and Media Magnet at King Middle School is really just a program to immerse students in the cinematic arts, film, and media on top of their standard regular curriculum.
We are a hop, skip, and a jump away from Hollywood, and Director's Cut is actually one of the programs that is perfect for our students. But it also helps us as teachers make it very easy because what kid does not want to be watching films and creating films and have fun as well as learning really important material that's going to help them in life.
Oh, the work we do in Canada. During the school year, we work in with about 150,000 kids throughout the country. And we teach them new presentation skills through digital media arts.
Let's see if you remember. Ready? Let's try it. Lights, camera. Awesome. So, to focus it, you push the gray button, the green button, or the blue button? Are you sure? Yes. Awesome. You're right. It's the gray button right here.
I believe there's so much opportunity to bring cinematic arts and content production into a classroom setting and use it for more than just an arts program. Kids express themselves through the lens of a camera. We need to give them opportunities to do it. We need to show them that, you know what, using a camera, you can tell a story about any subject area. You can tell a story about math. You can tell a story about science, social sciences. You can talk about the Civil War. You can engage in a collaborative opportunity of sharing information, talking about it, and then providing content based on it.
A good decision, I think, to try to put this in for the 6th grade because it's kind of the launching point for these students for everything else they're going to do in 7th and 8th grade. And having this as an opportunity to have a curriculum that's already there, been created and crafted over time, and bring it into our school has been, I think, a phenomenal experience for the students and for all of us.
The Director's Cut directly fits into our program because it is very easy to do. It's completely hands-on. The kids are super involved in it. They lit up when they were actually working with the claymation, the silent movie, the paper stop animation. They loved all aspects of it.
How from directly from there we go just into the class.
Maybe you ran.
We should put another alarm right there.
I loved it because all of us were like kind to each other and we worked together to make an awesome film. So.
We made a silent film. It was lots of fun. It was something new.
We have to change the way we do present material to students. They also have to learn how to evaluate, synthesize ideas, to defend a perspective, and to work collaboratively with others. And we feel that using multimedia and those types of tools will help them sharpen those skills they're going to need to compete for 21st century jobs.
I enjoyed collaborating with my classmates, sorry. Thanks, Dad.
It'll be your coworker one day.
Yeah. Here at this event tonight, you might have seen a graph outside, and it shows an API of 843, and that's coming all the way from 627 5 years ago. And for those of folks who are not familiar with API, that is a stunning rise. It is the Academic Performance Index, and it's one of the most improved middle schools, actually at this point in all of the state of California. It's stuff like this that we're doing here tonight that's been driving that improvement.
Mr. Grady and Rich Olay, Director's Cut, all the partners that are helping make this all possible, I want to thank you so much because it makes learning come alive for kids. And that's what it's about.
I think that film is a bridge between the text and understanding. And so the kids, I think, understand on a deeper level.
They have very short attention spans. They're very much exposed to quick cuts in editing. If you look at commercials that are designed to kids, they don't linger on an image more than 1 or 2 split seconds. The types of movies, the type of action, the fact that almost every child, no matter what socioeconomic status, has a phone or a smartphone, and they're always engaging with technology. We really felt it was important to have the educational program tied to technology to make it more vibrant for the students.
I mean, his enthusiasm when he comes home from school has been incredible. All he wants to do is homework, homework, homework. So it's been a great experience.
My background has been in tech, and basically this is something that I've always wanted to do is to start a business that made a difference. And basically, through the director's cut and the magazine and Spillwall.com and Spillwall Production, we believe that we're going to be able to soon influence as many as 20 million kids a month in doing good things on the net, creating and learning at the same time, and they really don't even get that they're learning, and that's what it's all about.
So for King Middle, I developed a 4-week curriculum around bullying and cyberbullying. I thought it would be a very interesting curriculum for the teachers to cover at the beginning of the school year because it enables students to really talk about who they were, how they tick, and provide them with a vehicle for expressing themselves in a very important subject matter.
This program, Director's Cut, has really allowed the students to question if what is happening is correct. Do I stay silent? And with these films, they are really being challenged to create a message. To create a message not just for their fellow classmates, for the school, but it also is a reflection of what they've learned.
Did we learn a lot about cyberbullying? Yeah! We learned a lot. Did this really inspire you guys to make a movie about cyberbullying? Yeah! Yes?
I think it does help people understand. I think it might help want them to help others.
The third aspect was, once they learned about it, once they engaged in activity, was that they would become social activists. They would take the subject, they'd become passionate about it, and they'd work in a collaborative film crew to actually create a message that could be shared with other kids, teachers, members of the community like that. I wanted the kids to feel that they were being empowered with their learning.
So thank you very much for coming to the first annual King Film Festival.
Well, I feel excited for them to see my movie that I worked really hard on to make. And I think it turned out pretty good, so I think that my parents are probably going to be really proud of me.
As a parent at a middle school that's focused on film and just a parent in general, we appreciate everything that Director's Cut is doing for our children.
It's a very good age for them to be keenly aware of cyberbullying and the effects of it because they're just getting into the age of digital media and social media. So I really saw a lot of lights flashing in their brains, and they really had a chance to see how important it was for them to really take a stand against cyberbullying through them making this project.
And then in this scene, one of the bullies betrayed the other bullies and become friends with the victim. Really? Yeah.
And one of the movies that we saw was this movie about shadows, how bullying exists even without language. It's in the nonverbal communication between two students, and it's very, very beautifully articulated on film by these 6th grade students who thought about it themselves, and I'm completely blown away.
The storyboarding process, the story development process, creating your own characters, characterization, developing the plot, all these different aspects. And within that, collaborating and developing a finished media product is everything that I would want my students to do, and the kids loved it. So it's a program that we really should be looking into in other schools, and I think both the teachers and the students would be really happy with this.
You know, we've trained 600,000 kids in Common Core instruction and experiential learning. And what this means is we're outliers in this field. So what we want to do is come in to establish curriculum that we can put into place and just be what we call imaginators on set to do these films.
I just want to let you know how proud I am of all your hard work today. You created backgrounds, you created characters based on your storylines that you worked on, and how to use the program, 15 frames per second, how to do voices, and then how to animate something. You learned that in about 3 hours. Absolutely fantastic.
I think if I could sum it up in one word, it's the buzz. There's a buzz on campus. The kids are really engaged.
More than anything, what it brought is excitement, and you could hear it tonight, just the kids being so excited. And as long as they were excited, everything else falls into place. When kids are bored out of their mind, they frankly don't focus on their academics, and they frankly get up to no good. You keep them excited. It was just delightful to see it. And so I think the school needs you guys, and we've got to figure out a way to keep you here.